Hi guys, it's Jaden. Welcome back to my channel. On today's video, I'm going to talk about what it's been like for me after phase 5, as far as the getting back into shape and the losing weight, because a lot of people have been asking, and in fact, a couple of the interviews I've done, the people that I interviewed on this type of health crash issues on my channel, you can check out my interview videos. They've fully recovered phase 4, phase 5, and they are very much now interested in the getting back in shape. The two of them that have reached out are both men, and they were also both very athletic prior to this whole health issue. And as a lot of you guys know, part of the whole adrenal fatigue, crash, burnout, health crash journey, your body goes through a lot of healing, and you kind of you got to let it be. You just got to let it be to heal, and you got to have a lot of rest. You got to eat. You cannot restrict your food. You cannot, stress yourself out with excessive workouts and stuff like that. In fact, a lot of the causes for many of us that gets into this type of burnout, type of health imbalance, is because we overdid it with diets and workouts. So it's very natural for your body. And again, I'm speaking from my perspective and experience that it went through this major rebalancing. So I lost some muscle, I gained weight. This fluctuates between person to person. Like mine wasn't extreme, but some people can be extreme with like the weight gain and stuff. But you guys, you have to see it as, I had to see it as a good thing, because I've abused myself in a way for so long with like doing more than I am resting, and also that I just was so strict with my diet that it placed a massive stress on my body. So the whole journey was to heal from that and to rebalance and recover from that. So of course the body's going to do what it does, which is, if you think about it, people who goes through famine, which dieting is like famine, when they get food again, the body will rebalance itself by overtaking in calories to restore whatever damage you've done, because it's very damaging, and to hold on to reserves, because it doesn't want to freak out again. You don't want to starve. Your body doesn't want to starve. It's a natural thing. Long-term starvation equals death. Your body wouldn't want that to happen to you, right? So it's very natural. It puts weight on, and it's, again, another process you have to go through. Now, you wouldn't want to heal, like let's say you reach phase 5, healed, fully recovered, and then jump right back into an obsessive, willing to do anything with your diet and willing to do like over exercise to get yourself fit again. No matter what aesthetic goals you have, you need to keep the health as a priority, which is exactly what I did, because that experience and that recovery process was so scarring for me that I was never going to do that to myself again, no matter what my preference for visuals, aesthetics, fitness goals. I just wasn't going to do that to myself again. But here's the magical, like, awesome silver lining, is that I told myself, after I fully healed and I wasn't in the best shape yet, I said, okay, now I feel fine health-wise and I can work out, but I'm not going to restrict my food. And I'm also not going to follow any type of diet. I've done other videos on this. I'm just going to eat like what I want and what I feel like. Literally everything. No like junk, like nothing forbidden. Okay, like I could eat ice cream, I could eat French fries, I could eat chips, I could eat butter, I could eat whatever. I don't mean that I only eat those things, but if I want to eat those things, I could eat as much of those things as I want. Now, my cravings were pretty balanced. Like I crave vegetables also. It's funny because I'm naming off these things that are quote, quote, healthy and unhealthy, but it's just all food and you just crave what you crave. And that's kind of what I've learned with this journey. So yeah, I crave carbs, I crave fat, I crave proteins, I crave vegetables, fruits, I crave sugar, salt, fatty foods, fried foods, snacks, whatever. I just allow myself. And it was a process. Like, it was a little uncomfortable at first, even though I was already mentally very prepared. But because of the habit of the, perfectionism and restricting my diet and all that, in the beginning it was, it took some work. It's like some self-work to kind of just allow myself just to eat and not track anything. I gave that up. Not track, not meal plan. I think I still have some meal plan videos left on my channel, but I do not do that anymore. Meal planning, I don't mean like I just don't plan my meal. I just mean like I don't calculate out calories or like this is the portion I'm going to eat because of certain diet rules or whatever. I do not do any of that. I just go by what I want to eat. I just don't even think about food much other than that it tastes good and I'm inspired to eat what I want, right? That statement can be very scary to some of you who are, very, I guess, attached to the fact that eating what you want just meant that you were going to eat all junk or all sugar or whatever. But that's not what I meant. And that's actually not what you want, okay? Your body's going to want what it needs. Okay, and most of the time it's going to be a variety of food. As I've kind of continued to go through that process of trusting my body, my intuitive eating, I guess, signs, I felt good. I was happy. I stopped thinking about food. I stopped obsessing about food. Proportions, calorie, macronutrients, all that. And I felt relaxed about it, which then allowed me more room and more relaxation to be well. And that's very, very important, guys. So now I'm talking about like, this is phase 5. I fully recovered. This was the new journey I took on, was like, okay, I really do feel good now. I can do exercise and stuff. And I would prefer to be fit, but without ever jeopardizing my health. I just want to see how well my body can do and how well my body will look without jeopardizing my health and without torturing myself in any way, right? So I asked myself, like, okay, Jaden, you still love to work out and you still love to play tennis and all that? Yes, I do. And how much am I going to do this? I apply the same rule with food. Just if I enjoy it, I do it. It feels good. I do the exercise. I do the tennis. I'm not going to preset any workouts, I'm just going to go with like, yeah, I want to play tennis. I'm going to go play tennis. Now I'm tired. I want to stop. I'm just going to stop. Want to go to the gym? I go to the gym. I want to do a home workout, whatever. I want to stretch. I know what I want and I'm just going to follow it. No pre-planning. Again, it took so much unnecessary stress out of this. Like, I stopped obsessing over like workout programs. I stopped obsessing over the timing and the kind of workouts. And is it too much? Is it too little? Yeah, blah, blah, blah. I've done that a lot in my life. And I've actually trained a lot of people. And people have gotten really good results by being super strict and disciplined. But at this part of my life and understanding what I understand, the best way is to go with what feels right in everything, not just workout and food. Throughout the years, I've adapted how I train other people with this, like through this last few years. I'm really refined on how I share and teach and train other people too. Also, it's funny because even back in the days when I trained other people, I was so much more balanced than how I was training myself. Like, I would tell clients to rest when they need to And in fact, I would be very diligent on making sure that they were rested. I didn't do that for myself. I was obsessively overdoing it with myself. Anyways, that was a side note. But back onto the main topic. So as I've done that after phase 5, this new journey where I just intuitively ate and intuitively did the exercise that I enjoy and just enjoy my life and spend my mental energy on things that were important to me, like these new businesses I'm growing and building and other goals that I want to be happy about in my life. And to my surprise, I had no, I just kind of accepted, you know what, maybe I'll never be super shredded again and this and that. And that was okay. As much as I prefer that, it was okay. It was something that to me was worth letting go if I just had good health, which was a major lesson through this whole thing. And here is the awesomeness of all awesomeness. Doing that and just being relaxed and enjoying myself, I gradually got back into really good shape. My performance is just as good, if it's not better than ever before. I never feel, I'm not obsessed, and I feel so free. I'm not on this schedule of super strict discipline thing, and which it's so hard to upkeep without losing your mind and losing your health, like what happened to me. And I'm happy, and and then the icing on the cake is I look like, I love the way I look, and yeah, I'm not at all fat. In fact, I'm pretty cut, and I haven't measured my body fat, but it's pretty much what I was, if not better. It's funny because I stopped obsessing over it. I think that can be that way for a lot of you guys, most of you guys, all of you guys. If you feel like, you've now recovered from that adrenal fatigue, burnout thing, you've gone out of shape, and this whole, God, my dog is just obsessed with chewing his new toy. And you've gone out of shape and you want to get back to it, but then how you got to it the first time caused you this health issue. What can you do? It's this big dilemma. I want this, but I don't want to do this for it anymore. Well, my answer to you from my experience is you don't have to. You can get it by doing it the new way, the relaxed way, the enjoyable way, the fun way, the happy way. So again, my insights, my piece of the story and experience, this is what happened for me. I'm very, very thankful. And I just want to share for you guys who need some inspiration and motivation, and just give you an idea that it can happen. It happened for me. I know it's happened to other people, and I know it can happen for many, if not everyone, who has going through this type of thing. And that relief of you just naturally are awesome without having to sacrifice to trade for this awesomeness that you've been looking for so long is so refreshing. Anyways, kind of a rambling video, but I think a lot of people are interested in this part of my journey, especially after phase 5, and how I still got myself back into shape. And did I trade suffering, restrictiveness, or overworkout? No, I did not. None of it. That's the miracle. Thanks for watching, guys. Please subscribe, share, comment, ask me anything down below. These days, so many comments come in on this for me that I cannot get to everybody's comment. I try to reply or heart people's comments and read them all, but I just cannot get back to everybody. Definitely join my Facebook group on this topic. All information is listed down in the comment section. What else? Yeah, I hope you're having a great day and have a good rest of the weekend. Thanks, guys. Bye.